Hello, Monster Mask fans! Damn it, it has been a long time since I've made a video. Before I give you a tour of my mask collection, I wanted to say how awesome it was to hear from so many of you. So many people reached out seeing if I was okay in this time. Just had to attend to some other stuff in my life, but with these new masks that I just got in and the Trick or Treat Studios mask coming in September, I knew I'd be back. Let's head inside and go through this collection. Come on in, everybody. Alright, first up I wanted to show you the Bebop and Rocksteady 3/4 masks. Now these two dudes live right above my front door and are a good omen to anyone passing through there. They'll get tough on you and rough you up. Unless you're a turtle, then you'll probably lose. Sorry about the glare on this one. And as we step over, you'll see a few of my trinkets there. I like to include little things in my videos. I've got a ton of collectible random stuff hanging around my house. And here we go. This is the first wall. This is the wall I look at the most if I'm playing video games, watching TV, or hanging out with the fam. Alright, and this first mask we have here is a really cool version of a split face, like two creatures pulling apart. And I love the tusk work on it. I love how big it is. It's got hair, and both those faces look pretty well sculpted. And bumping over here, we have our Return of the Night of the Living Dead Mohawk Zombie from Trick or Treat Studios, one of my favorite masks. And next to him is the dynamic design copy of the Hatbox Ghost or Hitchhiking Ghost, whichever one you prefer. And it's not a direct copy because you see he's got fangs, but it's a similar copy. And right here, look at this guy, Oogie Boogie. I remember getting this mask in and I was so surprised how big and good quality it was. The bugs are kind of cartoon painted, but still looks really great. And right next to him, we have the UVC Creature by Elliot Britz. This guy goes by Riff Ghoul on Instagram if you need any of his work, and this was a truly amazing piece, especially hit with the UV light. And this guy, Vic Rattlehead. Oh man, when Trick or Treat Studios put out this mask, I nearly shit myself. I love Megadeth, and this was the honest, truest, best version of Vic Rattlehead I've ever seen. Right next to him is the Swamp Thing mask by DWN Productions. I believe the artist's name is Tom Marantino. This hairy creature is the responsibility of Elliot Britz, that Riff Ghoul character. He did a great version of this mask. But next to him is one of my all-time favorite pieces. This is Monstar by Rob Benavides. Rob is a teacher out in New York. He teaches special effects makeup, sculpting, mask making, and honestly guys, this guy is a powerhouse when it comes to making masks. This mask is one of my absolute favorites. Trying to get a nice long shot of all the masks here. Alright, let's bump over to this next wall. As you can see, I'm a big fan of Mastodon as well. They just released a new single yesterday. I thought it was alright, pretty good. And here in the corner is one mask that I've had for a very, very long time. I remember seeing this mask, Cuddles by Zagoni Studios. Oh man, when I saw it, I had to have this thing. You can see there's eye holes in the mouth, but I love the way those eyes come out to the side. I'm going to be doing another mask from Zagoni Studios coming up here, and I will do a high detailed footage of both of those masks. Right here, this is a random eBay alien fish mask. If you look up on Amazon or eBay, they have a ton of these things up there, but it actually came out pretty good. And there's another buddy too. I mean, these masks were under $20, super cheap from eBay, but very effective. Very nice little green men. I'm kind of a sucker for aliens, I'll admit it. This guy right here, my beautiful alien probe by Ghoulish Productions. Hard to see, but those eyes pop. Go ahead and go check out the video and you can really see how good that mask looks. All right, let's jump over to this other wall. Let me run around over here. And first up, we have Thanos. And, you know, I don't really know who made this Thanos mask. There's a bunch of different ones out there on the market, but it was a cheap eBay purchase. I enjoy it, though. And this little guy right here, my little gray alien, actually isn't a mask. If you see on the side, there's a suction cup. It's like a hide-and-peek creature or Halloween decoration that you're supposed to put in the window and scare people, but I thought it was very effective. Ooh, and the Haunted Mask by Trick-or-Treat Studios. I've seen very many color variations of this mask out there, but I enjoy mine. And I can't really tell you where this guy came from. I couldn't find anything on him. I call him the Goggles Goblin. Next to him is this beautiful Vertigo mask. I'm telling you, if you are a mask collector, this Vertigo mask by Trick-or-Treat Studios is a must. People always comment it. They get dizzy looking at it. It is such an effective sculpt. Next to them, we have, I believe its name is Robot 2.0, and this is done by Ghoulish Productions. I got it very cheap, actually, only a couple bucks. This is the Aquilian alien from Men in Black. The galaxy is on Orion's belt. And next to the alien is our Vampire Nixon, sucking the blood out of people by Bumpin' the Night Productions. And at the very end here, I'm not sure who made this mask, but I believe it is from a character from God of War, and I love beards, and this mask is epic when it comes to beards. So yeah, this is a long shot of the masks out in my living room, but guess what? That's not it, everyone. Through that door, you get to see where I sleep and who stares at me while I do. This is where I go to sleep at night, amongst these beautiful masks of art. Alright, let's start in the corner over here and check out some of this first one. Okay, we're going to look at this Dawn Post Studios Flying Monkey 2010. And I really enjoy this mask. It's got a lot of depth to it. The mouth is giant. I believe it's supposed to be a movable mouth, or maybe you see out of the mouth, but I love that concept. Next, we have the Myers Mask Repaint by RJ7. He did a Joker layer on it, and this is our lovely Rita from the Dead Alive movie. Go check it out if you haven't. Above her is the Arthur Fleck mask from the Joker movie. I really enjoyed that movie, and I felt like this mask really represented what I took away from that movie. Alright, these next two knuckleheads here, we have a Cinematona, I believe that's how you pronounce it, by Ghoulish Productions. Really cool mix of jagged tusks and fly eyes. We have our Garbage Pail Kids mask by Trick-or-Treat Studios. Really interesting tongue. Go ahead and watch the video on that one. And this is called Bloody Tongue by Ghoulish Productions. There's definitely a lot of blood there. I would have liked to see a little more detail in the mouth. Kind of just threw a blood color layer all over it. Next we have an Iron Maiden mask. I believe this is from the Trick-or-Treat Studios line. They have a lot of great pieces coming out. Up above are some of my Universal Monster masks. First we see this creature from the Black Lagoon. I'm not sure exactly who put this out. I think it was an official Universal Studios mask or something. Next to him we have the Montauk Mutant. Ruby's Costume put out that mask. Below him, this is called Pilot's Defender, and I'm not sure who made this mask. I got it off Lord Grimley's Manor. Their website is great for a lot of really cool masks at a great price. Next to him, we have the Elephant Man, or Edward Mordrake. I believe Ghoulish Productions put out this piece. It's very cool sculpt, very 3D, very big. Very awesome piece. Look at the detail on that chin and the neck there. Next to him, there's like a vampire bat. Another guy I got for a really good price. Let's check out some more of these monster masks. This is the Mummy. I believe it's a Hammer Horror modeled version. Trick-or-Treat Studios put that one out, and I really enjoy the look of that one. Next to him is a Frankenstein's monster put out by Ruby's Costume. And it's pretty good, but it's making me very excited to see the new Frankenstein Monsters mask coming out from Trick-or-Treat Studios later. Next to him is a Scarecrow. I'm not sure who did this. It looks like probably a Ghoulish Productions mask. And below him, more Ghoulish Productions. This guy is called the Aquatic Green Lagoon Creature. He's got some fins on the back there. I love the scaling on him. Just actually looked pretty good. It was a great price. And next to him is the Yeti. Now, any Sasquatch, Yeti, Bigfoot mask, whatever you want to call it, I'm a sucker for. And this one was a cool little feature. Above them, we have the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark masks. First, we have Harold. And next to him, we have the Pale Lady. Now, I am so beyond excited for Trick-or-Treat Studios versions of the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark masks. These are some cheap Chinese unlicensed masks, and they were cool when I got them, but the new masks coming out of Trick-or-Treat Studios look absolutely phenomenal. I hope they come that way. Super excited. Down below, we've got our Mortal Kombat masks. On the right, we have our Sub-Zero mask, which I was actually pretty pleased with. Pretty cool look. And next to him, we have the Baraka. The teeth really came out awesome on the Baraka. I mean, just really cool concept. I believe there's a scorpion as well. I'm going to get that one. Now, you've probably seen them in your local costume shop, but I had to get them at some point. I do love the movie Beetlejuice, and these masks were really, really large and really cool. Now, they're definitely not rare, and I feel like I see them in every single costume shop, but I had to get mine and put them up on the walls. Here's the long shot. You want to get that old nose in there. And below is another Sasquatch costume mask. Now, this came with a full body costume, so I don't really know who produced it, but it was awesome. And right here, we find ourselves with another alien, almost gnome looking thing. Looks like it could be a Star Trek villain or character. I should do some more research on this one. And the infamous Thatanoid by Trick-or-Treat Studios. And look at this. I love to dangle his precipice. Hangs right over my bed, right where my girlfriend sleeps. She opens her eyes every morning and sees his precipice forcing down on her, and she still comes back over. She's an amazing woman. So that is one wall in the bedroom. Look at those stars, because we're moving over to the Star Wars wall. So on the other side, we have my guitar collection and my Star Wars collection. They looked beautiful all spread out like this, but I keep getting more Star Wars masks, so this is going to have to change too. I'd love to have a great display for the Star Wars masks. We'll see what happens. So let's start over here in the corner. First, this is a Tusken Raider, and this is a Ruby's Costume mask. The Tusken Raider really is a rough estimation of a Tusken Raider. Too many hard metal parts that are oddly shaped. Comes with a respirator thing around your neck. Next to him is the Bosk mask by Ruby's Costumes. The colors are off on this, but this is the only Bosk mask I've seen out there. And underneath is our Baby Yoda mask. Now, this really surprised me because I haven't seen anyone else produce a Baby Yoda mask, and this is an unlicensed, cheap Chinese copy. Took me about a month to get it, but happy to have it. Okay, and this next one is our Mandalorian helmet, and it was a really cool sculpt. I like the look of it. It's a little bit small, and I think there's some other versions that are more adult head on there. This is a Ruby's Costume Yoda mask, and for all the Yoda masks I've seen out there, this one's pretty good. Tell me what you guys think of it. Okay, now we're bumping over to the classic Dawn Post Studios 1983 Gamorrean Guard pig mask. The Gamorrean Guard was that guard in Return of the Jedi. Now this series came out in 1983. I've been a little hooked on them. This guy right here is a Dawn Post Studios 1977 C-3PO mask. And they have a bunch of different versions out there. Some of them have holes right in the middle of the eyes where those lines are, but that one looked the best. And this guy right here, 1983 Dawn Post Studios Admiral Akbar. and I absolutely love this mask. It's got like half the detail I wanted. A few things are a little old and chipped out, but in the end looks awesome. And this big boy right here, this is the last mask, the Garbage Pail Kids mask. This guy was just so big I had to bump it over and give it its own space. Well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'm gonna be moving soon, so I wanted to show you this setup. I'll do a video of my new place so you can check out the new setup soon. As always, it helps so much if you subscribe and like. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait to show you the new masks I've gotten in. Stay tuned, and as always, follow your passion.